This casino, Riverside, is the weirdest casino I think I've ever been in. Now they've got this going for them, this water, and these boats that come right to the back door. So it's worth pursuing. It's just the weirdest laid out casino. There's just little pockets of little bars and then little areas of slot machines, and they just don't make any sense. And to get to the casino from the parking was absolutely bizarre. And if you do it once, the second time it's not so weird, but it's certainly not self-explanatory when you do it the first time. But it is beautiful out here. This kind of makes up for it.
I put that clip in there first because that was from the very first time I ever went into Riverside, and that was my original impression, which I like to remember because a lot of times you go into a casino even twice and you forget what your first impression was, because I thought this was the weirdest place I'd ever been in. And then once I was in it the second, I think I've been in it 3 times is all, but the second time I was already familiar with the layout and it was a completely different experience. This little section of the casino is on the opposite side of the street from the main casino. Some people, locals, come to this side and never take the weird walk that you walk through a lot of hallways and so forth to get to the main casino. And this is their casino. They treat this like it's a completely different casino. You see they've got movies, which is the only casino in Laughlin that has a movie theater. So that's pretty awesome. So if you're bringing kids, or even if you just want to stay here and not be gambling the entire time, you've got other things to do. That was a kid's room, and this is obviously an arcade. Adequate, not Vegas big, no doubt about that. There's certainly things you'll see here that you will not see in Las Vegas, but a lot of things they don't have, of course. It's a huge bingo hall, but it's the quality of like Circus or Cannery. There's some really drab, boring bingo halls in Las Vegas. I don't know it. And they still have a buffet, an acting buffet. It's still in operation. Those are leaving us daily. At this, the table games, overlooking the Colorado
blackjack.
River. I think my camera got a lot of glare on the lens, so you didn't really see it until I walked right up to the window, or towards the window. Like right here with the naked eye, you can see the Colorado River. It's a great view. Yeah, right there you can, it's all whited out because of the backlit lighting. But as I get closer, you can see the water, you can see the jet skis, and that's what you really can see with the naked eye in the entire room. This pool area is the nicest on the Laughlin Strip, in my opinion. Mainly, I love it because you have one side is completely in the shade, so you don't have to be fighting with an umbrella and getting up and changing it as the sun moves. If you want to get baked, you go to the other side. If you want the shade all day, stay on this side. Of course, where you're going to get baked is going to have the best view of the Colorado River. Absolutely beautiful. Now they do have these cabanas up here. I don't know what the price for those are, but I'm sure it's costly. But this is an amazing vantage point up here. You won't see this anywhere else, really. I mean, you might see something as nicer, just not this unique. The first time I visited Riverside, I did not even see the sports book. It's pretty decent. And I did not even know they had a bowling alley. After walking through the whole thing, that's what I'm talking about in the beginning. It's a weird layout. But on the second visit, I already knew where I was going. And of course, once the locals understand the casino, they don't think about the fact that visitors for the first time were like they were for the first time and didn't know where the hell they were going. So the signage is not that good. But if you visit this casino, just make sure you know that there's a lot of stuff here, and then you just ask someone, hey, where's the sports book? Where's the bowling alley? I didn't know they had either, to tell you the truth. And then I was reading about it and saw that they were listed, and I'm thinking, well, how did I miss it? But I did. It's a decent bowling alley. It was under construction, under repair, or they were getting ready for a tournament or something. so it was a little bit of chaos on this day, but it's a decent bowling alley.
$5.99 for a hamburger, cheeseburger $6.99, Philly cheesesteak sandwich $10, bowl of chili $4.25, pizza slice $3.75. A pizza slice is going to be a lot smaller than most pizza slice, as you can see. It's still a good deal.
Now this is something you don't see very often, is a RV park on the property of a casino hotel. This one is huge. Some of the upper lots can see the Colorado River. Now Circus has an RV park still in operation today. It's not near this big. This is the only one in Laughlin. Very well maintained and spacious. Just super clean. Very reasonable prices. This was for sure the weirdest casino I'd ever been in my life. For the first time. The second time, it was actually my favorite in Laughlin. Well, it maybe tied for my favorite with Laughlin River Lodge. Both of them are weird. Both of them have a lot of pockets of gaming and pockets of bars, and just it makes it interesting. It's really like being on a huge boat, more so than a casino. You keep finding things like little lounges like you'd see on the Love Boat. Anyway, that's the highlights of Riverside Hotel Casino and RV Park. If you go to Laughlin, go to Riverside, and be sure that you don't give up like I did the first time and think that you've seen it all, because there's a whole lot to see. They're the only ones that have everything, an RV park, a swimming pool looking over the river, a bowling alley, a sports book, an arcade, bingo hall, table games looking over the Colorado River. A lot of them have a lot of that, but they don't have every single thing I just listed.